In this video, I will show how we can use micro Excel time value of money function to compute the time value of money. I will show how we can do the future value calculation, and for the rest of the calculations, please read the handout in the course material folder. Now, this is the example used to introduce the concept of future value and compounding. The investor invests $100 for 2 years, 2 periods. Interest rate is 5%. We want to know the amount the investor can receive by the end of year 2, period 2. So that's the future value. Now, Microsoft Excel time value of money functions work again with the 5 elements. The N, well, actually I should have put MPER, is the number of periods. The rate is the interest rate per period. PV is the beginning balance present value. PMT is the intermediate cash flows. FV is the ending value, the future value. Now, in this example, we know 4 of the 5 elements. The investment lasts 2 periods, so the MPER equals 2. Interest rate is 5% per period, so it's 5%. So that's the interest rate. Now, present value is the beginning balance is $100, but it's cash outflow. So we need to use a negative number. It is very important that while we use the Excel time value of money functions, it is very important we attach signs to the cash flows. So the PV is going to be negative $100. I'm going to format this. So this is a use of $100. We don't have any intermediate payments, so the payment is going to be 0, and we want to compute the future value. Now, to use Microsoft Excel time value of money functions, it is important to remember the 5 elements. Now, the MPER, so that is the number of periods rate, rate per period. PV is the present value. PMT is the intermediate payments. FV is the future value. Actually, to compute any of these 5 elements, we use the function here. For example, if we want to compute the future value, we use FV function. If we want to compute the payment, we use PMT function. So it is very important you remember the 5 elements, how they are spelled, how they are represented here. Now, we want to compute the future value. There are 2 ways. Now, as at beginning level, we can start by using the function, activate the function here. Now, we can search for the function. We need to compute FV, future value. So we type FV and then search. Now we can see the FV function. So click FV and then OK. Now you can see the parameter here. Now, Microsoft Excel provides 5 parameters. First is the rate, and then the MPER, number of periods, payment, intermediate payment, PV, beginning balance. The last one is called type. Now, for now, we can just ignore it. This is optional. What we require are the first 5 parameters. So the rate is 5%. We can type, or we can simply click the sale here, so it's a 5%, sale B5. Now MPR, which is 2 here, payment, which is 0 here, PV, beginning balance, which is negative 100. Now once we have the full elements set, click OK. Now we can see the FV computed. So this is how at the beginning level we can invoke the time value of money functions. Now once you become familiar with the functions, you can simply type, for example here, now to compute the FV, you can type equal FV. Now once you type the right function name, you can see the function here, and also you can see a list of parameters. Now parentheses first is the rate, so we can use 5%, comma MPER, which is 2, now payment, which is 0, comma, and future value negative 100. Now ignore the type, close the parentheses, and then hit enter. We have the result. So that's how we can use Microsoft Excel to compute any of the 5 elements.